Hello, welcome back to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If you are new here, come on in and join the family. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and remember the notification bell, because that way you'll be reminded every time I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create lovely DIYs using mostly items that I find at the Dollar Tree. I try to keep all of my DIYs budget friendly but easy to do. If you want to see some of my creations, then keep watching. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is having a great weekend so far. I am sharing with you guys in this video today some greenery boho decor, because I am switching one of my rooms over to boho and I need some greenery boho to blend in with some of my other decor that I have. I was excited to see that the Dollar Tree put out some new greenery, so I'll be using 2 of these for the first DIY. I also will be using some of my Dollar Tree twine, and I picked up 2 of these round wooden pieces out of the craft section of the Dollar Tree. Now the items that I'll be using for this DIY that's not from the Dollar Tree is these little wooden beads, and these come from Hobby Lobby, and the regular price is $1.49, but I paid 74 cents for this pack. And these 2 bigger beads come 4 in the pack, but I'll just be using 2 for this DIY, and these are $1.99 a pack, but I paid 99 cents. And I also will be using some of my mineral color chalk paint for this DIY. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to take my greenery and I am going to string these wooden beads onto the stem, and after each bead I am going to add a little glue because I want everything to stay together. And so now I added a whole pack of beads except for 1. So I used the whole pack, and I didn't add the last one because that's where I'm going to add the bigger bead. And so what I'm going to do is just string the second floral piece as well. And I have 2 beads left because I used 2 packs except for 1 out of each pack. And so now what I'm going to do is I am going to add the bigger bead to each one of these floral pieces. And so now that I have completed that step, I am going to take my round pieces. I just went in with a little glue inside the little holes just so when I paint it you won't see the hole as much. And I am just going to take my hot glue and I am going to glue the pieces right in the center of each circle, just like this. And I'm just going to add my hot glue and I'm going to glue them down right in the center. And so this is how it turned out. It actually looks good if you left it this color, But I'm going to go in with my mineral color chalk paint, and I'm going to paint both of these. And now that I have painted them, I'm now going to go in around the base with this twine. So I did not paint the sides of it, as you can see, because I am going to go around the entire base with some of my twine. And now that I have wrapped the entire base, I did go around the bottom larger bead with a little bit of twine. And now what I'm going to do is go around the very top of the first bead with some of this twine as well. And I'm not going to add much, just a couple of rows. And so this is how the finished product looked like. I think these little boho stem greenery pieces are adorable. I love these. What I'm going to do now is I am going to move on to the second DIY. And what I will be using is 2 of these bows from the Dollar Tree. I have one smaller bowl and one larger bowl. I will be using some of these rocks from the Dollar Tree as well. I have some of my rope, and I will be using one of these round foam pieces that I pick up from the Dollar Tree. Now my items that's not from the Dollar Tree is these 2 lovely greeneries that I picked up at Hobby Lobby for $1. Yes, I was excited, so I did stock up on a few of those. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to flip these bows over, and right around the rim I'm going to go in with this rope, and I'm just going to take my hot glue and I'm going to glue it all around the rim. So now that I have finished that, I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. And now that both of the rims are covered, I'm now going to take these 2 bows and I am going to glue them together with the bottoms facing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hot glue to glue them together just like this. And my smaller bow will be the base and the larger bow will be the top of the DIY. And now what I'm going to do next is I am going to go in the center of the DIY with some of this rope. And what I'm going to do is just take my hot glue again, and I'm just going to go right around the middle of the DIY. And now that that is complete, I'm now going to go in and I'm going to glue my little foam piece right down inside of the bow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add my greenery, and I'm just going to push it right down into the foam. I was excited to find that Hobby Lobby had these on sale for 99 cents. So I did pick up a few of these. And after I get these into the foam, I'm just going to take my rocks from the Dollar Tree. And I do like these rocks. These are some of my favorite rocks that the Dollar Tree sell. And I'm just going to take these and I'm just going to cover the foam with these rocks. And so this is the final look of the DIY. I really like how this turned out. I actually think I'm going to add this piece to my living room decor later on because this turned out really nice. And so I'm just going to fluff the florals out a little bit, and then I'm going to move on to the final DIY for today. I'll be using all Dollar Tree items. I have some of that twine, and the Dollar Tree had some more of those long stem greenery pieces that I just absolutely love. And I did pick them up in different styles because the Dollar Tree put out a lot of new long stem floral pieces. So I was excited to find these. I really like these. What I'm going to do is I am going to pull those off of the stem. But first, I am going to use two of these canvas that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And these are the ones that don't have the wood around them. They just the flat canvas pieces. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut 2 pieces of twine for each one of the frames. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 pieces to make my hook where I'm going to hang the frames. And so now that I have 2 for each frame, I'm just going to put them together. As you can see, I just pulled these off, and I'm going to use 4. I'm just making sure that it's 4 for each frame. And I'm just going to flip the canvas over, and I'm just going to glue down the 2 pieces of twine together on each side of the frame. I'm going to do it right on the edge. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the glue, and I'm going to put the twine right on top of it. And I'm giving it a little room so it can be secure and hang. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And so I'm just making sure that everything is even. And what I'm going to do now is flip the canvas over so I can add my greenery. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my greenery to the very bottom of the canvas. And I'm just going to add my hot glue to the stem because I do not want to glue the actual greenery pieces down. I do want them to hang a little bit off the side of the canvas. And so now what I'm going to do is just cut 3 pieces of twine for each frame. And I'm going to add glue to each end of the frame. And I'm going to go over the little stems with the twine. And the reason why I'm just going on the ends is because I do not want it to be completely covering it. I want more like a little fence look where you can see in between each piece of twine. And I'm only using 3 pieces because that's all I want. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the finished look. This is how the picture looks. Now, I do love these. These are adorable. I really love how these turned out. And what I'm going to do is do the exact same thing to this other frame. And then I'll be done with this DIY. And so this is the final look of all of the DIYs, and I will be blending these DIYs in with some other home decor pieces that I created. That's boho as well, but I wanted to show you guys how all of these pieces turn out. I really love the beaded stems. They are adorable. This planter, I'm definitely going to add that into my home decor that's in my living room because I love that, and these pictures are adorable. I think I am going to make 2 more of those pictures because for the design I'm looking for in my room, I think I need 2 more. So I may create 2 more of those pictures. And I really love the beads. I love the mineral color that I chose because they made them look really nice. And these pictures are really cute. Just enough twine at the bottom. I didn't want to add too much, but I love how everything turned out. Please let me know which one of these DIYs is your favorite in the comment box down below. I like how they all turned out, but I know everyone have a favorite because I do. And my favorite is the planter, but I love all of them. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you like this video, please remember to give it thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.